Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Aries, my beautiful Aries viewers. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the rest of the month. This is your mid-month check-in, so mid to end of September 2021. Let's see what the rest of the month has in store for you guys. Now, of course, feel free to check out your other placements. If this reading does not resonate, it's not going to resonate with everyone. It is general. But if you do enjoy the reading, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to pull some cards for your current energy, Aries, energy of the person, people, situations surrounding you, overall outcome of those situations for the rest of the month, as well as some clarifying cards to see if we can get some more messages, and then some final words of advice, positive affirmations, any other messages that need to come through towards the end of the reading. We've got the Hanged Man here. We've got the Empress. Interesting. Okay, we're going to see where this leads. I feel like you're in a position of, in the world, so many major arcana. So 3 major arcana so far. Let's see what else wants to come out. I think you're in a somewhat of it's like a transitional phase, but I don't even think you guys realize it. Like there's been some sort of a big change, but it's not like the type of change that causes you a lot of anxiety or a lot of worry. It's just like in the middle of being in one phase and another phase in your life, if that makes sense. I'm going to go into that in a bit more detail in a moment. But also, like I said, we're going to pull some more clarifying energy to see if we can get some more information on all of that. Beautiful. We've got the Queen of Wands here, which is also an Aries card, but you could be dealing with someone who is also an Aries or has Aries in their chart. So you may not realize, but they may have a prominent Aries placement, like Aries moon or something like that. This person is has differences to you, but is also quite similar to you in some ways. I'm not going to take all of these, but we've got the Hierophant wanting to flip around there. Could be something to do with recent commitments, or you're thinking about committing to something new. We've got the King, the Knight of Cups energy there, water energy. Let's just try and get one more. And we've got I did say King, we've got the King of Swords, there you go. And we've got the beautiful Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. And there's the Hierophant again wanting to come through. So what does this mean? Hangman energy. So definitely in a period of kind of like taking a little bit of a step back. Is there something you recently sort of pulled your energy back from? I don't know. Did you recently like leave a job, or did you recently kind of not completely cut something out of your life? Or at least I don't mean that in a negative way, but something maybe just came to an end where now you don't have to spend as much time on this particular commitment like you did in the past. And so now it's kind of like, you know what, I have the luxury of hanging back and taking my time and contemplating my next move. Time is really a luxury, and I'm seeing that because of the Empress energy here as well. This is really like you're in a position where you can afford to take this time out for yourself, to take this step back. And I do feel like you're also gaining a different perspective on something. You may completely change the path that you want to go on with regards to whatever this is, whatever this thing is that you now have more time for in your life because you let something go, or something maybe came to its natural end, the end of its course. Now you're thinking that, okay, what's my next move? What do I want? I don't necessarily want to go back to doing the exact same thing that I was doing before. But, you know, you may not be making a drastic change either. So it's really from a position of, I'm comfortable where I am, but let's just think about what is the new thing that I want to bring into my life, if that makes sense. Energy surrounding you, we have the World, we have the Queen of Wands. So again, typically this does represent Aries for me, this card. But I am seeing, as I said earlier, someone around you who has a lot of similarities to you, and maybe has Aries strongly in their chart as well if they're not an Aries. So once again, with the world energy, this is like new beginnings, ending of one chapter or cycle, beginning of a new chapter or cycle. So like I said, I'm not seeing a lot of, it's not like when you get certain cards come up like death or the Tower where it's a big change or transformation. However, it can be uncomfortable. This is not an uncomfortable transformation. It's not causing you a great deal of stress or anxiety. Like I said, it's just one thing kind of more naturally coming to a close. You may find that there's someone around you who you actually have more time to spend with. This could be someone like a family member, a loved one, a friend, a parent, someone who, potentially a relationship partner as well, but someone who you didn't have much time to spend thinking about or talking to. And now you can really develop that friendship because of the things that have changed maybe in your life and maybe in their life as well. So I'm actually seeing a bit of kind of a good relationship flourishing there. There's more time to focus on other people, other relationships in your life. You've got time to sit back and foster those connections now. And you may be realizing that that's the important thing. With Empress energy, we do have that energy of family as well. You could be spending more time with your family. You could be deciding to grow your family or add to your family or add to your pets or add to your home, something like that. You've got time to invest in those things now. Or at the very least, maybe something in your life that was sucking away your time has now ended, and so you're able to spend more time on things that you enjoy. We've got the Knight of Cups energy here, and we've got the King of Swords. So this is strong energy of, I feel maybe again, fostering some sort of partnership, some kind of relationship in your life. So this could be someone new coming in. This could be a new offer of love here, possibly from a water sign or someone with water in their chart. But really, it could just be an increase in that sort of emotional communication. And for any existing relationships or connections, I'm really seeing an improvement there. And I'm seeing that you may be dealing with someone who is an air sign or someone who is very rational, logical, does not get, overly excited by things, and so doesn't always lead with that kind of passionate or emotional communication. I'm seeing a softening in this relationship somehow. I don't know what, again, has caused this. Maybe you've put more time and effort into it and it's enabled the relationship to improve. Maybe they've done the same thing. But I am seeing in general things ascending to some sort of higher level of commitment here. So if this is someone new or if this is an existing connection, I'm seeing really incredible improvements there and just a real softening in the dynamic, if that makes sense. Let's pull some more cards for clarification, see if we can get any more information. And we've got double Empress energy here. So that's beautiful when these, we get this sort of repeating energy, because it means that it's just that message was important and it came through very strongly. It may be time to really think about, again, the things that are important to you, creature comforts, maybe even pampering yourself, taking time for yourself, doing the things that you really enjoy, which could just be very simple rituals, like the most simple thing like running a bath or, whatever it may be. It could be something so basic, but really just about taking time for yourself and just enjoying yourself and enjoying the life that you've built for yourself, because I feel like there is a lot to be grateful for and a lot to enjoy there. Make sure you're focusing on those positives, because with the Five of Cups energy, it can be a tendency to focus on the negative sometimes. I don't want you guys to do that, because you've got a lot of positive things coming in. And with the Chariot, this is potentially, again, making that move. I don't see you doing that yet. You're in that mode of taking a little bit of a time out, but things will get quite busy again. And so I think what is important to you at this current time is putting in some rituals and making some habits, or changing some of your day-to-day routine or day-to-day habits, so that you can incorporate those things even when things get a little bit busier again. It's like a self-improvement kind of phase at the moment. I'm also seeing that when you take a little bit of a step back, you will get someone who's more keen on kind of moving towards you or rushing towards you. So sometimes when you change it up and you stop being the pursuer, it then allows you to be the one who is pursued. And you're potentially not going to be used to that. But I do feel like someone is making their way towards you. Someone is wanting to spend more time with you. There may have been a bit of a conversation about that, or someone has realized that more quality time needs to be put into a situation. Got the Queen of Pentacles here. And more Pentacles energy. And again, we finish off with some repeating energy here with the Queen of Wands. Someone is gaining more confidence, I feel. Someone is becoming more assertive. I feel as though there may have been a little bit of a push-pull in this situation. Someone originally may have taken a bit of a step back, but now they're the ones who are pursuing you. There's an increase in communication as well. Again, I feel like there is that increase in passionate communication between you and an individual, and emotional communication as well. And there may be an apology coming as well. There's a softening of a conversation here, of a communication between you and someone. After a period of time of a little bit of confusion, it's like someone has decided to use more of their intuition. In order to improve a situation or a relationship. And I feel like you're with someone who is very, very independent. They have that real independent energy. They have that independent energy. They don't need to rely on anyone. They're very much a logical thinker in terms of they're not going to let their emotions ever sway their decision making. But all of a sudden, things do almost get a little bit more romantic by the end of the month. So if romance is what you're seeking, or an improvement in that sort of, method of communication, that's going to happen. You're going to get a more kind of loving from the heart type of communication, or that relationship is going to improve in that sort of way, which is really nice to see. See if we can pull some final messages, any words of advice, positive affirmations, anything else that Aries needs to know. Three of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's one of my favorite cards to get in any situation, because it's about teamwork, it's about building something for the future, it's about growth, and it's about respecting each other as well. So you may have a lot of differences with someone. There's another 3 card. We've got the 3 of air, 3 of swords. You may have had your differences with someone, but I feel like we're ascending to another level. We're getting to a place, because you are gaining that new perspective, and I feel like someone else is gaining a new perspective as well. Someone else is figuring out how to improve their approach, their communication, and you may be figuring that out as well, or you may be realizing that how someone is coming across is not exactly related to what they really mean. They just need to work on their approach, and they've actually realized that, and they've done that. And there's also a new appreciation of each other and the differences in your personality and the different skills. Sorry, I'm just gonna pick up those cards. There's too many that fell just then. There's almost like an appreciation of each other's differences now, whereas before it was probably causing a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of heartache or whatever. There's a real calmness to this situation now. Yeah, it's like a brand new beginning there with the Fool energy. It's time to leap into something new, or it will be time very soon. You don't have all the answers. Sometimes you need to look to your dreams and your intuition, because your dreams may be giving you the answers that you seek, whereas you may not be able to come to those conclusions logically or during your waking hours. If something keeps repeating or recurring in a dream, it's time to kind of pay attention to that and what you think that could mean. And we've got the oh no, that's the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Wheel of Fortune and strength energy. So yeah, there's going to be a real turnaround in this situation. And like I said before, I feel like this is a situation, or this is a period of time in your life where it is a very big transition from one thing to another, but not in a bad way. It's just like something coming to its natural end and a new cycle beginning. But the new cycle is going to bring you a lot of success, and it's going to feel destined. It's going to feel really good. There's going to be an increase in, I guess, self-control from you and maybe from another person as well. And there's going to be a strength or the courage to look inward and also think about what you need to improve, and someone else around you is doing the same thing. That does take a lot of courage. It does take a lot of strength. Someone recently, either you or another person, may have recently been to like a psychologist or a therapist or some kind of life coach even, or just doing a little bit of research in terms of personal development, because I'm seeing big improvements in just communication styles in general, and relationships improving and changes being made there. So things are looking a lot more kind of harmonious towards the end of the month. And like I said, this is a really nice turning point, really nice new cycle is about to begin for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you again for watching, and hope to see you all in the next video.